Shalom, and welcome back to Bnei Noach Academy, Thoughts on Life. Please remember to hit the like button, to subscribe, and most importantly, to share this insight and inspiration with friends and family. So, when we talk about martyrdom, what does the Torah have to say about this? Is dying a better thing? Is it really better to die? Really? Well, let's look at what happens and let's talk about it. You see, when a child is born, everybody celebrates. It's exciting. There's balloons, the party, a naming, pictures are sent around. And when a person passes on, when that time comes, there's sadness. Everybody cries. Now, if you think about it, maybe it should be the reverse. In fact, it's by no coincidence that the baby itself, when it enters this universe, it cries. When it comes out of the comfort of the embrace of the mother's womb, where there it's still so much connected to the spiritual, soon as it comes out into the material world, it cries, and rightfully so, because the soul of that child is now getting detached. It's being ripped away from a place that is familiar, from a place that's so comfortable and cozy, from a spiritual reality. And it gets thrust into material reality. For the soul, this is foreign. The soul can't speak. The soul can't fight back through the body. But it does trigger that overwhelming emotion in the child. Thus, the child cries. So why do we celebrate? And then, of course, when someone passes on, we should be happy because, after all, the soul is going to a better place. So why are we so adamant about life? Why do we do everything to save a life? Maybe it's better to be dead. Some consider it a virtue to blow themselves up, to kill themselves, thus, quote, going to a better place. The answer is because we are aware, we appreciate what it means to be alive in this physical world. Yes, there is pain involved, pain for the soul. But you remember that old adage, no pain, no gain. Because the soul is forcibly subjected to live in the body, and now the body is alive, now the body can function. That person, that being could now function and in this world and affect this world. That is the mission of life. And therefore, life is so sacred. Life is not sacred because we can have another day to eat a nice steak or have a delicious, juicy burger or even an ice cream. No, life is not sacred because we could now perhaps go and play a good round of golf or take in a good NFL game. These are nice things. These help us entertain our lives so we can have a comfortable life. No, life is not so I can have another day so I can wash my car and go drag racing. These are nice things. These are fun things to do, I'm sure, for those who like it. But that's not what life's about. Life's about carrying out a mission in this world, fulfilling the purpose of creation. God, of course, has a plan for us collectively and for each of us individually. Thus, every moment that we're alive is another opportunity to fulfill that mission. It's another mission in itself, so to speak. And therefore, we so much revere life. Therefore, life is so sacred. And therefore, no, we don't go willingly, knowingly, killing ourselves, ending our lives. In fact, it's forbidden. If, however, God forbid, it happens to us, notice, not that we bring it on us, but it happens to us, meaning it was imposed by God's higher wisdom, which is above and beyond anything that we're capable of understanding. that's a different story. Then we embrace it. Then we accept it. And then it's obvious and clear that that is part of the course of our mission that God wants for us individually and particularly. But otherwise, we're not a nation of martyrs. We're a nation, we're a people of livers, not liver, but people who live. We are a people who are happily alive, not a nation of martyrs and not grateful dead. We are happily alive, happy to serve, happy to be there, to carry out God's mission and fulfill the purpose of creation.